What's going on, everybody? This is Dale and Riaz from Upstate Bets here with our first look for NFL Week 3. Um, we had an exciting Week 2, in my opinion. I won a couple times on a couple different things, and I did well on the Monday night game on Prize Picks. So we're thinking about switching over some Prize Pick videos if you guys are interested in that. Obviously, we're gonna still continue to do our DraftKings videos and our player props and our team bet videos. But if you guys are interested in some Prize Pick videos, let us know. What do you think, Riaz?
Yeah, I did all right on DK. I didn't play that much. I felt bad not being in the two videos, but I thought Mark did a great job filling in for me, so I appreciate him stepping in and pushing out some videos. But now we got week three. I'm back. I'm excited. We got a great slate of games week three, so I'm ready to jump right into the quarterbacks.
Yeah, Riaz, what do you think for quarterback?
The first guy I'm really looking at when I first jumped on and looked at all the players and the salaries, I like Justin Herbert. He's kind of a guy who is playing against the Chiefs. It's not a must-win game considering it's only week three and we have an extra week. But Kansas City defense has just shown time after time that they're not an elite defense. You can put up numbers against them. Herbert's a guy who throws a lot. They don't really rely on Eckler running the ball. And at 6'5" against the Chiefs, he's going to throw the ball a lot. They're going to play down. I think it's a good price for him. He's got Mike Williams and Keenan Allen really working this year, so I think at 6'5", this is a good price for him.
Yeah, I agree. I just think that he's going to be extremely chalky. So I think if you're, um, you're going with someone here, then you're just kind of looking to get the points. I mean, I can't say he's going to be really that chalky because his past two games were, subpar at best. Obviously, like we're expecting a lot more out of Herbert, and his price is down 200. I mean, I definitely could see some people fading him, especially at the top of the slate. You got people like, Kyler Murray, Patrick Mahomes, who've been just putting up insane numbers. Kyler Murray is just putting up historical numbers at that. Other than that, though, some of the lower price guys too. I mean, we just watched the Bills just destroy Miami. I understand it was a division game, and I know Tua went down, so I don't know if they kind of lost some motivation there. But Miami wasn't even able to put up points, and let alone they gave up 35. So someone like Derek Carr here, who's having a great season as of late, I know he's questionable. Things will start to unfold as the week goes on. But Derek Carr here, I think if you can match him up with one of his pass catchers, such as Waller, or someone like Henry Ruggs is definitely emerging into an over a top threat. I think if you can kind of pair him up with somebody, Carr is not a bad look here either.
Yeah, without a doubt, especially with that Miami defense. To go even lower, price wise, I like two people who are priced the exact same, and that's Justin Fields and Jared Goff. You got to look at Andy Dalton if he's going to play this week. I'd love for them just to rule out Andy Dalton. It's not like he's really done much this year. And Fields gives you the run and the pass aspect of the game. Playing Cleveland, yes, Cleveland's got a good defense, but there's no defense that's going to stop a rookie trying to win a starting job.
Mm-hmm. Completely agree too. And Goff is someone that's been turning heads this year too, especially at 5'2". I think they had these slates priced before he had the game against Green Bay. It might have been only 20 points, but he's performing. You look at this, he's performing better than some of the people that are priced up at at 6'5", 6'7". So Jared Goff, I mean, if you want to go down, you see people like Quintus Cephas, and hopefully Amon-Ra St. Brown can kind of take off as a pass catcher too. But he's got T.J. Hawkinson. If this is not a bad little stack. I mean, Baltimore, they're always been known to have a good defense, but they've been giving up points. They gave up mad points to Las Vegas. They just gave up a lot of points in a win, however, to Kansas City. But points are points, and Goff, he has the ball in his hands every possession. He's going to be part of those points.
Yeah, without a doubt. I think Jared Goff's one of those sneaky quarterbacks you can always pay low on, and he'll always produce for you. Detroit is going to be down in every single game that they play this year, so they're going to rely on Jared Goff to throw the ball. especially against Baltimore. You saw Baltimore beat the Chiefs Monday night or Sunday night, so expect a lot of points in this game.
Let's hop over to running backs, Riaz. Are you looking at anyone specific here that's catching your eye? I know at the
I
top of the
am.
slate, Henry just put up a monster game. I mean, we're still waiting for a huge game out of someone like Kamara. So what do you like? What do you like here?
I'm going back to someone I've played week 1 and week 2. His price is pretty much the exact same. It went up 300. Najee Harris for the Steelers. He's
Yep.
priced at 6'6". We finally saw him score a touchdown. He didn't run it, but it's good to know that he's very involved in the pass game as well. So for DK and FanDuel, it being a PPR, I mean, it's great when you have a running back that's versatile and that can run the ball and catch the ball.
So this is the thing about Najee too. He played every single snap in Week 1 against Buffalo, but only 16 attempts. He only had 3 targets as well too. So I was curious about his involvement, but he comes in on Week 2 and only 10 touches, but he went 5 for 5 on targets and he did break one free for a touchdown. I like Najee. I do think people are going to be off him again this week. I mean, he was getting a lot of hype. Um, Obviously, I'm a Pittsburgh guy, so I do like Najee. This is a division game. The Bengals, suspect defense, so Najee's a good spot here. Someone I like too, if you're going to do a little stack, I like Austin Eckler in that game against Kansas City. Again, Kansas City puts up mad points, and you're going to have to play with their offense. So, the Chargers are going to have to try to stay in the game by throwing the ball, and, he's a really good pass catcher, and he's definitely someone that might be quite chalky this week. I know he's priced at 7-2, but some of these lower guys, um, do you like any of the lower guys here down in the mid fives, Riaz, or no?
Yeah, Javonte Williams for the Broncos. He's priced at 4.9, going against the Jets. I think this is a perfect game script for him. They're gonna blow out the Jets. This is a game where they're gonna really run the ball. They might sit Melvin Gordon, give him a little break, not give him that many touches. I would play Melvin Gordon as well. I think both are a great option. But at 4.9, you're getting a little discount for price and ownership. He probably won't be more than 2% owned in ownership. So I think here we'll see him find the end zone, and he's getting 13 rushes almost every single game. He had 14 the first game and 13 the second game. So he even in close games, he's getting the ball.
Yeah, yeah, we're waiting for a big one from him. He's got a lot of hype coming out of college, and I'm waiting for something big out of him. Maybe it could be this week, but he's definitely someone that's going to go lower owned and someone that you can punch in, and definitely that's going to be a sneaky little play. Other than that, though, I like Taysom Williams on Baltimore, or Tyson Williams. Lamar is leading this team in rushing, but I like this dude's upside, and he's been pretty consistent. As a pass catcher, it's really not there. But I think Detroit, you just watch Aaron Jones just smoke Detroit. I know he caught 3 of his touchdowns, but still, I mean, they're giving up a lot to running backs, so I think they're going to just take what they can get, Baltimore, and I think that this is a good spot for Tyson to have a big
Yeah,
game.
I love Wilson in this game. Or Williams. This is another good game script where they're going to be up big against the Lions, and they're just gonna pound the ball. He had 13 attempts last week, 77 yards rushing, which is great to see. I'll see him getting over 100 yards here easily, so that might be another prop bet we can do.
Yeah, let's hop over to wide receiver here. You liking anyone super low, or you going to stay pretty high here in the wide receivers?
Um, the one high guy that I like is Cooper Cup. The way he's performed the first 2 games, it's really hard not to play him, considering he's gotten 10 targets, 11 targets. He's not over 7K. I'll probably pay for Cooper Cup in every lineup that I do, especially against Tampa Bay.
Yeah, no, I think this is a spot where they're going to have to throw, and I think they've been throwing already. They know what they got in Stafford, and looks like it's going to be Stafford's number one guy, as it was for Jared Goff, too. Cooper Cup is super talented. I love just the upside here and the targets, and he's got touchdown upside too. He's got touchdowns in each game that he played so far. If you want to stay high too, I like Hopkins. I just think that Murray's having a fantastic season, and I think they're going against someone like Jacksonville. It's a matchup that doesn't really favor them. I don't know how much of favorites they are in this game. However, um, he's just the type of player that he's gonna go for over 35 plus point week one of these weeks. So this could be the spot where he gets it. Other than that, I don't know. I didn't like how he only had 4 targets last game, but one of them was a touchdown. But Nuke Hopkins, I think 8-2 is a fair price. But what else do you like in Rios?
Yeah, I liked Hopkins as well. He started off early with the first touchdown, and I thought he was really going to produce. But to go a little bit lower here at 6,000, Cortland Sutton. He's a guy coming off injury. Jerry Jeudy got injured last week, and it just kind of proves that Sutton's the number one guy. He had nine receptions for 159 in a game where they were really winning the whole entire time. So with Teddy Bridgewater under center, they love to throw. They're not really relying on the run. I think they're going to be up really big in this game, but in order to get up really big, he's going to have to throw the ball to Cortland Sutton.
Yeah, I love Cortland Sutton here too. I think he's going to be 1,000-yard receiver this season, especially with the extra game. And I like the way Teddy B's playing. He's super safe. They have a real leader out there, it looks like. Denver's got talent all around, and I like Cortland Sutton here a lot. This is a spot where he could smash, definitely for sure, against the Jets. Well, I mean, I would imagine that the Broncos are heavy favorites here, but either way, I mean, they are going to do a lot of check down throws, and I'm hoping that Sutton's going to be that guy to catch those.
Yeah, without a doubt. Is there anybody else really catching your eye?
There's a couple lower guys here that sometimes it's a mess down here. A lot of the times, I mean, someone like Claypool is due to have a big one, but that Steelers offense is not looking perfect, and Ben is questionable. Michael Pittman had an awesome week this past week, and they're going against Tennessee, who's been giving up a lot of points. So Michael Pittman here is someone you can look to, but Wentz also was looking suspect as well. Someone like DJ Shark too. If they're playing from behind, that's a spot where he can kind of get a lot of big throws and smash. So some of these outside the number guys is what I'm looking at. And I mean, I don't know if there's anyone else here that catches your eye. We can take a look at them. But if not, we can move right on to tight end.
I like that you talked about Carson Wentz. It seems like Zach Pascal's his number one guy, 2 touchdowns in his first 2 games.
Yeah.
He's getting peppered with targets. He's an awesome guy to look at. I don't think he'll ever be priced up over 5. He's at 4.8 right now. But Pascal's a good guy to target.
Yep, for sure. Well, let's move on to tight end. There's one guy that stands out for me here, and I think he's just severely underpriced. And I'm going back to the well here. I like TJ Hawkinson again. Like I said, it looks like it's going to be Goff's, number one target. He threw a dime to him in the back of the end zone that I don't even know if Hawkinson saw it in the game last night against Green Bay. But this is at 5'2". He's just the type of guy that's going to get hammered with targets, and this is just an awesome spot. I think he's going to be super chalky, but I love Hawkinson here.
Yeah, I think he's going to be super chalky as well, especially at 5'2". He's not going to stay here very long. He's probably the best tight end in the league right now. He's got a better year going than Kittle. He's got a better year, probably the same exact year as Travis Kelce and Darren Waller. Even if you want to pay up a little bit more, I don't mind Gronkowski at all. He looks like he's back in New England. Him and Tom Brady are connecting unbelievably well so far this year.
Well, the thing
2
is,
touchdowns in
yeah,
back-to-back games.
you can't double them because there's just too many threats. So Gronk is looking like he's on a full season of training camp. He's playing out of his mind. I love Gronk here. He's definitely priced up now, which is to be expected. But that's a spot, too, where there's going to be a lot of points all around Tampa Bay and the Rams. So Gronk there, too, is an awesome spot. Pitts, I think he's still going to be chalky where everyone's waiting for that big Pitts game. I don't know when it's coming, but some of those lower guys just don't really catch my eye. I think anything above Pitts here. I think, you can throw in Fant definitely, too. I think, but anything above Fant really is just kind of, out of question for me.
Yeah, I mean, tight end's usually the spot I like to save, but this year, tight ends have just been brutally bad so far. Uh, Tyler Higbee's not really a guy I'm looking at. Juju Smith, he's he was a monster for Tennessee, but with New England with Hunter Henry, it's just really tough to pick either of them. If I were to take a shot in the dark, Jared Cook's not a bad play at 3.9. He sees the targets. He doesn't really pull them in as much as we'd like him to. Not that many yards. He's kind of a guy for Derek Carr, who's it's just a safety. It's a safety or for
Herbert.
Herbert. He's just a safety net.
Yep.
So Herbert's
Yeah.
looking for the big plays, and if everyone's covered, he'll just drop it down to him. But other than that, Gesicki's really not even on my radar.
Yeah. I mean, there's a couple guys down here. Like, let's see if he's still down here. Yeah, Cole Kmet is someone at 3-2. That's who I was looking for. I mean, you could go to him. I mean, it ain't a pretty play, but he's someone that's heavily involved in the offense. He's 7 targets week 1. Definitely went down, but they had some quarterback problems. Maybe him and Fields get something going. I'm not sure, but it's weak down there. You know, as someone like Hawkinson that's up at 5.5 and 5.2. There's options as well 4.9. And I think you should just stay in that range and just kind of pick between one of those like top 6 guys. And I think it's a matter of that, not a matter of trying to find some sneaky play at tight end.
Yeah, without a doubt. Even if it's chalky, you just got to go with it and eat the chalk.
So other than that, I mean, it's just really kind of a first look. It's kind of raw. I mean, I haven't looked at the slate at all. I think that's kind of what we're going for here. It's just a matter of like these are our first initial thoughts. Like I'm looking at the slate just as you know what I'm saying. My first time, just like how you guys are. Like it is completely raw thoughts on how we're going about this. It's just our opinions going on week to week. As the week progresses and the day progresses, we're gonna find our picks that we're gonna submit and we're gonna build a lineup for you guys. And then we do drop lineups on Twitter. Um, and honestly, some of the lineups I've been dropping on Twitter have been performing pretty well. So I would definitely hop over there, Upstate Bets and DFS, if you guys are looking for some lineups. If you got anything else to say, Riaz, go for it.
I'm excited for week 3. I'm excited to be back on the videos. We're going to be cranking them out. Be on the look for our final look, our picks. Definitely check out the Twitter. We doing prize. What is it? Player picks.
Prize
Prize
picks.
picks.
Yeah.
Prize picks. We're just jumping into that. We'll probably make a video for that. So we got a lot in the works here, and I'm excited to see where it brings us.
Yeah, yeah. So awesome. Thank you guys for checking out the video. If you guys can give it a comment and let us know what you're thinking about the prize picks. Let us know how the videos are doing so far. If you want us to dive into maybe some other aspects of betting on sports, anything, let us know. And let's keep progressing and winning some cash because I think we were off to a good start. Especially Riaz has been killing college football, so I'd definitely follow along with some of the picks that he's got as well. So Twitter is where you're going to find all that action. Hopefully we get a website going for you in the next couple months here. Just let us know your opinion on it. And other than that, let's keep rolling out NFL. So thank you guys and have a good one.